The promise of resilience. More than just bricks and mortar. Disasters can strike with sudden and immense force. A powerful hurricane can lash a coastline. An earthquake can shake a city to its core. A wildfire can sweep through a landscape in moments. These events break the systems we rely on every single day. They can damage roads, sever power lines, and contaminate water supplies. This disruption causes great hardship for families and entire communities. Disaster-resilient infrastructure is our answer to this challenge. It is a promise we make to ourselves and to future generations. The core idea is to build systems that can withstand shocks and stresses, keeping people safe and helping towns recover with speed and dignity. What exactly do we mean by disaster-resilient infrastructure? Think of it as the strong backbone of a community. Roads, bridges, power grids, water pipes, and buildings designed with purpose. The ultimate goal is simple: keep essential services running during crisis, or restore them quickly afterward. Understanding the ground beneath our feet, designing for hazards. Effective design always begins with a deep understanding of the risks. A city cannot protect itself from threats it does not fully comprehend. Therefore, the first step is to study the specific hazards a region faces. This means creating detailed maps and models. These maps show us exactly where the dangers lie. Floodplains that swell when rivers rise. Fault lines that can rupture in an earthquake. Wildland areas where fires are most likely to start and spread. With this knowledge, engineers, architects, and planners can make informed, intelligent choices. They can design infrastructure tailored to withstand the most powerful local forces. Near storm surges, elevate the roadbed. Design larger culverts and drainage to move water fast. In seismic regions, base isolation lets the ground move while the building stays relatively still. These are real-world solutions that save lives and prevent catastrophic failures. Clear, simple building codes are among our most powerful tools. Codes set safety standards, and they must be enforced. Strengthen older buildings, braces, anchors, flexible pipes. The arteries of a city, roads and bridges carry us to work, to school, to home. They deliver food, medicine, and essential supplies. They are the pathways for first responders to reach people in need. When links are cut, a community can become isolated and paralyzed. Help cannot get in, and people cannot get out. Protecting roads and bridges is a top priority. Use permeable pavement to reduce surface flooding. Lift low-lying roads above expected flood levels. Maintain robust drainage with wide channels and clear culverts. Work with nature. Roots stabilize soil and reduce erosion. In slide-prone terrain, retaining walls and reinforced slopes keep roads safe. Regular inspections fix small issues before storms make them big. In quakes, modern bridges must move and sway, not resist rigidly. Flexible bearings, strong cables, deep reinforced foundations. Protect piers from scour, fast water eroding foundations. Encasement and rock armor prevent dangerous washouts. Use local, well-tested materials for speed and fit. And build network redundancy so multiple routes reach critical locations. Life's essential flow, securing water and sanitation. Nothing is more essential to life and health than clean water. After a disaster, safe water is critical for drinking, cooking, and hygiene. Sanitation systems must safely manage waste. When lines are damaged, a public health emergency follows. Contaminated water can spread cholera and dysentery with terrifying speed. A natural disaster can become a prolonged health crisis. Building resilience into water and sanitation is fundamental to public health. Move away from single points of failure toward distributed water sources. Wells, protected springs, and large-scale rainwater harvesting provide redundancy. If one source fails, others keep working. Local filtration makes secondary sources safe to drink. Older, brittle pipes fail in quakes and floods. Use flexible materials like ductile iron and HDPE. Cushion pipes in protected trenches. Site critical facilities away from floodplains and surge zones. Train local technicians for maintenance and quick post-disaster repairs. Low-tech gravity systems and composting toilets keep services running without power. In the modern world, electricity is the invisible force that powers nearly everything. It runs our hospitals, keeps our water pumps working, powers our communications, and allows businesses to operate. When the grid goes down, consequences are immediate and severe. Physically strengthen the grid. Replace wooden poles with steel or concrete. Trim trees from lines. In high-risk zones, bury lines. Costly up front, but robust against wind, ice, and falling trees. A resilient future lies in decentralization. Microgrids that can operate independently, serving hospitals, campuses, or neighborhoods with solar, wind, and battery storage. During a major outage, microgrids disconnect and keep the lights on. They sustain shelters, fire stations, and critical medical equipment, an island of stability. They let responders coordinate and give vulnerable people a safe place to go. As costs fall, microgrids scale from rural towns to dense urban districts. Backup is non-negotiable. Prioritize solar plus batteries over fuel-dependent generators. Few moving parts, no fuel. Reliable, low maintenance, and cleaner for the environment. Investing in resilient, decentralized, renewable energy builds a future where the lights stay on, no matter the storm. For most people, home is the ultimate sanctuary. A well-built home can be the difference between life and death. Resilient housing protects against specific threats without complex technology. In hurricane regions, high-wind shingles, metal clips tying roof to walls, impact-resistant windows or shutters. In flood zones, elevate living spaces above rising waters. Use flood-resistant materials where water may reach. In wildfire zones, create defensible space and use non-combustible roofing and siding. Upgrade millions of vulnerable homes, bolt frames to foundations, add plywood sheathing, install flood vents. Many retrofits are achievable by trained contractors or skilled homeowners. Local programs, loans, grants, and hands-on workshops empower residents. A community of slightly stronger homes weathers storms and recovers faster. Working with nature can provide better, more sustainable protection. Green infrastructure. Healthy wetlands, mangrove forests, and coral reefs absorb storm energy before it reaches communities. Protecting and restoring these systems reduces risk cost-effectively and supports wildlife. Inland, slow water and let it soak in. Parks, rain gardens, permeable paving, and trees. Benefits extend beyond floods. Cooler streets, cleaner water, recreation, even carbon sequestration. Blend built and natural systems. A flood wall paired with a park designed to safely flood. By embracing nature, cities become safer, healthier, and more beautiful. Resilient infrastructure is more than steel and concrete. It is also about people. Awareness is key. Understand risks, flooding, earthquakes, wildfires. Governments must communicate clearly via meetings, sites, and maps. Every family and community needs a disaster plan, routes, meeting places, and backup communications. Practice often and build redundant warning systems. Local volunteers are invaluable. Train to help before responders arrive. Neighbors helping neighbors speeds recovery. Equip hubs, schools, libraries, religious centers, with backup power and essential supplies. These become places for information, shelter, and support. In 2007, Greensburg, Kansas was nearly wiped off the map by a massive tornado. 95% of buildings were destroyed. Schools, the hospital, nearly every home. Instead of leaving or rebuilding the same, they chose stronger and greener. They required new city buildings to meet LEED Platinum. Schools, hospital, and city hall focused on resilience. Wind and solar power, geothermal systems, and rainwater harvesting became standard. Homes were rebuilt with efficiency, better insulation, high-performance windows, efficient appliances. Resilient power lowered outages and utility bills. Greensburg was reborn, stronger and forward-thinking, a story of hope. Disasters will happen. We cannot stop storms or quakes, but we are not helpless. We can build roads that withstand floods, homes that resist winds, power that stays on, and communities that work together.
The journey begins with awareness and continues with action. We notice what matters: family, belonging, care, shared, homes within communities. Every smile is a story. Stories begin at home. Growth takes tending. Awareness leads to action. We show up. We see the bigger picture, better ways to move, joy in small moments, designed for everyone, light for the path ahead. We gather, we connect, trust grows, we imagine better, and we begin. Green cities breathe with us. Shade, shelter, sun, food grown close to home, streets that sip rain, efficiency, elegantly done, spaces for play, access by design, local, livable, lively, plans shaped together, values on paper, cleaner rides, simple, efficient, easy to choose. Walkability matters, power of the sun, green at our doorstep, comfort, wisely used. Habits become culture, urban and alive, cities that care, thriving rural communities, work and wisdom shared. Health starts in soil, energy from the breeze, care for water, main streets reborn, pride in craft, local feeds local, connections that open doors, learning everywhere, voices heard, skills passed on, hands make homes, built with care, traditions alive, future riding with us, care close to home, economies of trust, wildness nearby, hope clearly seen. From noticing to doing, step by step, we make the change, roots for tomorrow, access becomes real. Beauty invites pride, comfort and savings, lives on these walls, a name, a place, opening to possibility. Together we move, we learn, align, shared purpose. New voices lead, milestones matter, a roof and more. Green, connected, kind, peace within. Together we can design a future where every person has not only a roof over their head, but a place they're proud to call home. The journey continues.
Today, our cities are growing at a pace never seen before. This rapid growth has created a deep and complex problem. For countless families, a safe and affordable place to live is slipping out of reach. Housing costs are soaring, pushing hard-working people further and further away from their jobs, schools, and communities. This forces them into long, stressful, and expensive commutes. The very idea of a stable home, a place to put down roots and build a life, has become a source of anxiety for many instead of a source of security. This is not a small issue affecting a few. It is a widening crack in the foundation of our society. The problem extends far beyond the price tag of a house or an apartment. The way we have built our homes and cities for decades has taken a heavy toll on the natural world. Many buildings are incredibly inefficient. They leak heat in the winter and trap it in the summer, demanding huge amounts of energy just to keep them comfortable. This waste contributes directly to climate change. Our urban areas often expand without a thoughtful plan, paving over green spaces, disrupting ecosystems, and creating vast stretches of concrete and asphalt. This kind of growth puts a strain on our resources, from water to clean air, creating an unsustainable future. This broken model of housing also creates deep social divides. As cities expand, they often segregate people by income. Wealthier neighborhoods enjoy beautiful parks, clean streets, and high-quality schools. In contrast, lower-income areas are frequently neglected, lacking basic services like reliable public transport, safe recreational spaces, and even access to fresh food. This physical separation creates social distance, eroding the sense of a shared community and shared destiny. Climate change makes these inequalities even more dangerous. When floods, heat waves, or storms hit, It is the most vulnerable communities, often in poorly constructed homes, that suffer the most. The housing crisis is therefore a crisis of fairness, a crisis of health, and a crisis for our planet. The weight of this problem is felt in the daily lives of millions. It is the family choosing between paying rent and buying healthy food. It is the child whose asthma is worsened by poor air quality in a poorly ventilated apartment. It is the elderly person isolated in a neighborhood with no safe sidewalks or nearby shops. The way we have designed our living spaces has disconnected us from nature and, in many cases, from each other. The challenge is immense, but it is not without a solution. We have the knowledge and the tools to fix this broken blueprint and build a better future for everyone. There is a clear and hopeful promise for the future of our homes and cities. We can create communities that are not only sustainable, inclusive, resilient, and deeply human. Imagine neighborhoods where homes are affordable for people from all walks of life. These homes would be designed to work with nature, not against it. They would be so well built that they require very little energy to stay warm in the winter and cool in the summer. This would dramatically lower utility bills, freeing up money for families to spend on other essential needs like education, healthcare. This is not a distant dream. It is an achievable reality. This promise extends beyond the four walls of a house. It is about creating entire neighborhoods that nurture well-being. Picture streets where children can play safely, where neighbors stop to chat, and where walking and cycling are the easiest ways to get around. In these communities, parks and green spaces are woven into the urban fabric, providing clean air, shade, and a place for people to connect with nature. Schools, shops, workplaces would be just a short walk or bike ride away, reducing our reliance on cars and cutting down on traffic and pollution. This is the promise of sustainable communities, places that are good for people, good for the planet, and good for the local economy. The core of this new vision is the idea of resilience. As our climate changes, we face increasing risks from extreme weather events like storms, floods, and intense heat. A resilient home is built to withstand these challenges. It might have a roof that can collect and store rainwater, or be situated on higher ground to avoid flooding. A resilient community has backup systems, like local sources of renewable energy, that can keep the lights on even when the main power grid fails. By planning for these risks, we can protect our homes, our finances, and most importantly, the safety and well-being of our families. This new foundation for housing is built on fairness and connection. It rejects the idea that a person's income should determine their access to a safe, healthy, and beautiful place to live. By intentionally designing mixed-income neighborhoods, we can break down the walls of segregation and build stronger, more diverse communities. When people from different backgrounds live together, share public spaces, and send their children to the same schools, it fosters understanding and social cohesion. This promise is about more than just building better structures. It is about building a more just and connected society, one home and one neighborhood at a time. For too long, we have planned our cities around cars and efficiency, often forgetting the most important element: the people who live there. A fundamental shift is to start designing our streets for people first. This means creating wide, smooth, unobstructed sidewalks where a parent pushing a stroller can move as easily as someone using a wheelchair. Planting rows of trees that provide a cooling canopy of shade, making walking a pleasant experience. Adding benches gives people a place to rest and watch the world go by, encouraging social interaction. Safe, protected bike lanes make cycling a viable option for daily commutes, improving health, reducing traffic. These human-scale designs transform streets from mere traffic corridors into lively public spaces.
Welcome to an insightful journey into housing and sustainable communities, exploring how we can collectively build a more resilient and equitable future for all. This exploration will delve into the critical aspects of urban development, environmental stewardship, and social well-being, highlighting innovative approaches and collaborative efforts that are shaping our world. Today, a significant portion of the global population faces inadequate housing, a pressing issue intensified by rapid urbanization and the escalating impacts of climate change. Millions live in substandard conditions, lacking basic amenities and security, which underscores the urgent need for comprehensive and sustainable housing solutions across continents. This widespread challenge demands innovative and thoughtful solutions that extend beyond mere shelter, aiming to foster truly resilient and thriving environments. It requires a paradigm shift in how we conceive, plan, and develop our living spaces, ensuring they are not only functional, but also contribute positively to the health and prosperity of their inhabitants and the planet. Sustainable communities are fundamentally designed to meet the needs of the present generation without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. This core principle guides every aspect of their development, from resource management to social infrastructure, ensuring long-term viability and intergenerational equity. They represent a holistic approach to urban living, meticulously integrating environmental protection, social equity, and economic viability into their very fabric. This means creating places where ecological footprints are minimized, social cohesion is maximized, and economic opportunities are accessible to all residents, fostering a balanced and harmonious existence. At the heart of this integration lies green architecture, a discipline focused on utilizing sustainable materials and implementing energy-efficient designs. This innovative field seeks to minimize the negative environmental impact of buildings through careful consideration of design, construction, operation, maintenance, and demolition, promoting a healthier and more resource-efficient way of building. These pioneering innovations encompass a range of features, including passive solar heating, advanced rainwater harvesting systems, and the strategic use of recycled or locally sourced building materials. These elements work in concert to reduce energy consumption, conserve water, and minimize waste, contributing significantly to the building's overall sustainability profile. Such practices are crucial for significantly reducing a building's overall environmental footprint, minimizing waste, and substantially lowering long-term operational costs. By embracing these methods, we can create structures that are not only environmentally responsible, but also economically advantageous, offering benefits to both occupants and the wider community. Beyond the physical structures, sustainable communities place immense importance on social inclusion, striving to ensure that every individual has access to safe, affordable, and dignified housing. This commitment extends to creating environments where diversity is celebrated and all residents feel valued and have the opportunity to participate fully in community life. This commitment involves fostering diverse and welcoming neighborhoods, promoting equitable access to essential resources, and empowering residents through active, participatory planning processes. It means building communities where everyone, regardless of their background, has a voice and can contribute to decisions that affect their lives, leading to stronger, more cohesive societies. True sustainability means creating environments where everyone feels a sense of belonging and has opportunities to contribute and thrive. It's about cultivating a culture of mutual respect and support, where social networks are strong and community bonds are deep, ensuring that no one is left behind in the pursuit of a better future. Effective policy frameworks are absolutely crucial in driving this profound transformation, ranging from progressive zoning regulations that encourage mixed-use developments to robust incentives for green building practices. These policies provide the necessary structure and motivation for developers, residents, and governments to adopt sustainable approaches. Governments, urban planners, architects, and local communities must engage in seamless collaboration to implement policies that genuinely support sustainable growth and uphold social equity. This multi-stakeholder approach ensures that policies are comprehensive, inclusive, and effectively address the complex challenges of urban development, leading to more resilient and fair outcomes. These comprehensive policies can also strategically address interconnected issues such as efficient public transportation, advanced waste management systems, and ensuring access to fresh, healthy food. By integrating these vital services, communities can enhance the quality of life for residents, reduce environmental impact, and promote overall well-being. By integrating these elements, we move towards creating truly holistic and self-sufficient urban ecosystems. These ecosystems are designed to function efficiently, minimize waste, and maximize resource utilization, fostering a symbiotic relationship between human activity and the natural environment, leading to healthier and more vibrant cities. The journey towards establishing truly sustainable communities is an ongoing and dynamic process, demanding continuous innovation, thoughtful adaptation, and unwavering commitment. It requires a long-term vision and a willingness to evolve, constantly seeking new and better ways to build and live in harmony with our planet. It is about envisioning and creating places where people can not only survive, but genuinely thrive, where the natural environment is deeply respected, and where future generations are guaranteed the opportunity to prosper. This vision encompasses a future where ecological integrity, social justice, and economic vitality are inextricably linked, creating a legacy of sustainability for all. This vision requires us to embrace cutting-edge green architecture, actively foster deep social inclusion, and diligently enact thoughtful, forward-thinking policies. These three pillars, environmental innovation, social equity, and robust governance, are essential for building communities that are truly sustainable and resilient in the face of future challenges. Through these concerted efforts, we can collectively build a more resilient, equitable, and ultimately, a more hopeful world for everyone. This collaborative endeavor will lead to cities and towns that are not only environmentally sound, but also socially just, offering a high quality of life for all their inhabitants. Let us all work together, hand in hand, to shape a future where every community stands as a vibrant beacon of sustainability, innovation, and enduring hope. This shared commitment will pave the way for a brighter, more sustainable future, where human well-being and ecological health are paramount.
World peace. It sounds like a dream, a beautiful and impossible dream. But what if it's not impossible? What if peace is a journey we can all take together? Imagine a world without war, where differences are celebrated, not feared. A world where everyone feels safe, respected, and loved. This is the dream we share, a world bathed in peace. This dream starts with each of us. We all have the power to choose peace in our daily lives. Even small acts of kindness, like helping a neighbor or standing up against bullying, plant seeds of peace. Every day, we make choices. We choose how we treat others, how we react to anger, and how we solve problems. By choosing kindness, empathy, and understanding, we water the seeds of peace. Imagine a disagreement with a friend. Instead of shouting, we can listen patiently and try to see their point of view. We can apologize for our mistakes and forgive others for theirs. These small acts of peace might seem insignificant, but together they create ripples of change. We can also spread peace through our words. Kind words, encouraging smiles, and messages of hope can brighten someone's day and inspire them to choose peace as well. Throughout history, incredible individuals have dedicated their lives to fighting for peace. People like Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., and Nelson Mandela showed us the power of non-violence and the importance of standing up for what is right. These peacemakers faced immense challenges, yet they never gave up on the dream of a more peaceful world. They remind us that even in the darkest of times, hope can triumph over hate, and love can conquer fear. Their stories inspire us to be brave, to raise our voices against injustice, and to work tirelessly for a future where everyone can live in harmony. Education is like sunlight. It chases away the darkness of ignorance and prejudice. When we understand different cultures, beliefs, and ways of life, we build bridges of understanding instead of walls of division. schools can become havens of peace, where children learn to resolve conflicts peacefully, embrace diversity, and become responsible global citizens. By teaching empathy, compassion, and critical thinking, we equip future generations with the tools to build a more peaceful world. Peace is not a distant dream. It is a choice we make every single day. By planting seeds of kindness, watering them with compassion, and letting them bloom through education, we can create a world where peace reigns supreme. Let's build that world together, one act of peace at a time.
La ilaha, Allah, Allah. We bring peace to humanity. We say no to violence. We want happiness in the world again. We want food for all, home for all, health for all, education for all, jobs for all, and justice for all. The world can change in a heartbeat. Every action has a reaction.
By joining our World Peace Development programs, you're not just contributing. You're collaborating with individuals, businesses, governments, and NGOs from around the globe. Imagine a world where businesses promote peace through ethical practices and sustainable investments, where youth lead the charge, transforming their communities with fresh ideas and cross-cultural understanding, where grassroots organizations receive the support they need to create lasting change. This is more than a mission. It's a movement. And we need you to be a part of it. Join us at peaceism.org and let's build a world of peace together. Because peace begins with you.
Investing in world peace development is about ensuring that our children and our children's children inherit a world that values collaboration, mutual respect, and peace. It's about creating a legacy of peace, a world where violence is not the norm, but the exception. Because ultimately, that's the greatest gift we can give to future generations. Look, I know we've been talking about some pretty big, complex ideas here, but at its core, peace is actually a very simple concept. It's about kindness, it's about empathy, it's about recognizing the inherent dignity and worth of every single human being. These are values that are echoed in spiritual and philosophical traditions all over the world. And embracing these values, putting them into practice in our daily lives, is essential for cultivating a culture of peace, a world where everyone feels valued, respected, and loved.
Breaking news. We are excited to announce the successful launch of our inaugural World Peace Products and Services Expo and Conference, which took place today, Sunday, September 21st, 2025, online. This landmark event represents a crucial first step in our mission to promote global harmony and sustainable living. The success of this event reflects our collective desire for a more peaceful world and lays a solid foundation for what lies ahead. The World Peace Products and Services Expo and Conference is being broadcasted live across major social media platforms, including YouTube, TikTok, Zoom, Facebook, X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, and more, making it accessible to audiences worldwide. This groundbreaking virtual conference and expo gathers governments, businesses, NGOs, academics, and thought leaders from across the globe with the theme, Building a Sustainable Future Through the Peaceism Ecosystem. The event showcases peace-driven products, innovative services, and collaborative solutions aimed at addressing humanity's most pressing challenges. Central to the expo is the Peaceism Ecosystem framework, founded on 7 key pillars that guide sustainable peace and development for the future. Stay tuned for exclusive coverage, live updates, and highlights from this historic event. This is just the beginning. We are proud to unveil our ambitious roadmap. 7 more transformative events are on the way, each dedicated to one of the 7 pillars of the Peaceism ecosystem. These events will unfold sequentially, culminating in a comprehensive global movement by 2026.
Employment Revolution Expo and Conference, January 22nd, 2026. Exploring sustainable job creation models, future skills development, and social entrepreneurship incubators.
Food Security and Sovereignty Expo and Conference, March 23rd, 2026. Highlighting regenerative agriculture, smart farming technologies, and equitable food distribution systems.
Healthcare for All Expo and Conference, May 24th, 2026, advancing universal healthcare access, preventive care ecosystems, and integrated mental health frameworks.
Housing and Sustainable Communities, Expo and Conference, July 25th, 2026. Showcasing affordable housing innovations, eco-urban development strategies, and disaster-resilient infrastructure.
Education Transformation, Expo and Conference, September 26, 2026. Focusing on digital learning platforms, peace education curricula, and lifelong upskilling initiatives.
Justice and Equity Systems Expo and Conference, October 27, 2026. Advancing transparent governance technologies, restorative justice models, and human rights protections.
Safety and Global Resilience Expo and Conference, December 28, 2026. Strengthening conflict resolution methodologies, disaster preparedness systems, and cybersecurity innovations.
Breaking news. A major global event has just been announced. The World Peace Products and Services Expo and Conference will go live online across major social media platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Zoom, Facebook, X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, and more. Date: Sunday, September 21st, 2025. Time: 12 Mals, 19 Sat, UTC, 7 hours. Location: online, accessible worldwide. This groundbreaking virtual conference and expo will bring together governments, businesses, NGOs, academics, and thought leaders from every corner of the globe. Under the theme, Building a Sustainable Future Through the Peaceism Ecosystem, the event will showcase peace-driven products, innovative services, and collaborative solutions designed to tackle humanity's most urgent challenges. At the heart of the expo is the Peaceism Ecosystem framework, built on 7 foundational pillars that guide sustainable peace and development for the future. Stay tuned for exclusive coverage, live updates, and highlights from this historic event.
1. Employment Revolution. Sustainable job creation models, future skills development programs, social entrepreneurship incubators.
2. Food security and sovereignty, regenerative agricultural practices, smart farming technologies, equitable food distribution systems.
3. Healthcare for all, universal healthcare access models, mental health integration frameworks, preventive care ecosystems.
4. Housing and sustainable communities, affordable housing innovations, eco-urban development plans, disaster-resilient infrastructure.
5. Education transformation, digital learning platforms, peace education curricula, lifelong upskilling initiatives.
6. Justice and equity systems, transparent governance technologies, restorative justice models, human rights protection frameworks.
7. Safety and global resilience, conflict resolution methodologies, disaster preparedness systems, cybersecurity solutions.
World Peace Products and Services Expo and Conference. It's not just an event, it's a movement, a global gathering that transcends borders and time zones. Mark your calendars, September 21st, 2025. For 7 hours from 12 o'clock to 19 o'clock UTC, we unite virtually to build a sustainable future through the Peaceism Ecosystem. This isn't for world leaders alone. It's for you, for me, for anyone who believes in change. You might think, the world's problems are too big for one person. I hear you. But together we're unstoppable. By sharing ideas and passion, we create solutions that ripple across the globe. That's the World Peace Expo. Not just talk. Action, innovation, transformation. Who's it for? Everyone. Policymakers shaping nations, business leaders driving innovation, NGO workers on the front lines, students dreaming of a better tomorrow. If you care about our world, you belong here. 7 pillars, 7 foundations of peace, employment revolution, food security, healthcare for all, sustainable communities, education transformation, justice and equity, global resilience. And this expo, it's just the beginning. 7 more events throughout 2026, each exploring one pillar. A year-long journey towards peace, your chance to learn, contribute, connect, and be the solution. So here's my call to you, join us. Be part of this global movement. From Saudi Arabia to Morocco, New York to New Delhi, London to Lagos, Sydney to Sao Paulo, you can participate. It's online, it's open, it's for everyone. Visit our website, www.peaceism.org. Mark your calendar. Get ready to be inspired, to connect, to act. Because the future of peace, it's not just in the hands of world leaders, it's in your hands, it's in our hands. Together, we build a world of peace. Not just for us, but for generations to come. Are you ready? The world is waiting.
Housing is more than just shelter. It's the bedrock of dignity, safety, and opportunity for individuals and families worldwide. Across the globe, our approach to designing and building homes profoundly shapes the future of our communities and our planet. Yet, billions still lack access to affordable, safe, and sustainable housing, facing challenges that impact their well-being and prospects. The fundamental question we must address is, how can we create communities that benefit both people and the environment? This video explores housing and sustainable communities, building the future together, a journey into innovative solutions. Rapid urbanization, population growth, and climate change are placing unprecedented strain on housing systems worldwide. Every week, millions migrate to cities seeking opportunities, but many encounter overcrowded settlements lacking essential infrastructure. These conditions highlight the urgent need for innovative housing solutions that can accommodate growing populations sustainably. Affordable housing is no longer solely an economic concern. It's a sustainability challenge, a matter of social equity, and a fundamental human right. A sustainable community balances social, economic, and environmental needs, ensuring a holistic approach to development. It encompasses more than just buildings. It's about people, participation, and a shared sense of purpose. These communities reduce carbon footprints, conserve natural resources, and promote inclusion for all residents. Key elements include green architecture, renewable energy, and circular design, alongside cultural identity and social connections. Innovation is revolutionizing the housing landscape, offering new possibilities for sustainable living. New technologies, from smart homes to sustainable construction materials, are enabling us to build better, faster, and cleaner. Architects are rethinking design, incorporating natural ventilation, rainwater harvesting, and solar energy into homes of all sizes. Construction firms are adopting recycled and low-carbon materials to minimize waste and emissions, contributing to a healthier planet. True sustainability starts with people. An inclusive community ensures everyone, regardless of income or background, has a place to belong. Community-led housing cooperatives and participatory planning empower residents to shape their own futures. Collaboration strengthens neighborhoods, making them more resilient and vibrant for generations to come. Sustainable housing also connects residents to essential services, schools, healthcare, transport, and green spaces, ensuring a higher quality of life. Governments and international organizations play a crucial role in realizing sustainable housing. Policies promoting affordable financing, land access, and green incentives can accelerate progress towards these goals. The United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 11 calls for inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable human settlements by 2030. Achieving this requires collaboration between the public and private sectors, civil society, and citizens. Housing and sustainable communities are the cornerstones of a peaceful and prosperous future for everyone. Each eco-friendly home, shared garden, and inclusive neighborhood brings us closer to a world where people and the planet thrive together. The journey begins with awareness and continues with action, driven by collective commitment. Together, we can design a future where every person has not only a roof over their head, but a place they're proud to call home. Join us in building a better tomorrow.
Marta woke at dawn, just as the first slice of golden light touched the edge of her small town. Her home is a simple, humble structure with just 2 rooms that hold the entirety of her family's world. She lives in a community on the outskirts of a bustling city, a place where many families like hers have built their lives. For years, they shared a single water tap at the end of the dusty street, and the children played in a small, patchy garden everyone tended together. For so long, this street felt quiet and forgotten, a place of silent struggle. The houses were old, their walls weary from time, and the roads turned to mud in the rain. People constantly worried about the next big storm, the risk of a fire, and the quiet fear of an uncertain future. Then, one day, something shifted. A new rule came into effect, a quiet but powerful change from local government. This plan wasn't just about buildings, it was about people. It helped families access small, manageable loans and secure land rights in writing for the first time. The town followed up with new drains to manage seasonal floods, and a colorful playground soon filled with laughter. Teachers began making regular visits, bringing books and opportunity right to their door. For Marta, a profound sense of calm arrived, a feeling she hadn't realized was missing. She could finally afford to fix the persistent leak, a worry in every rainy season. With secure land, she planted trees, their roots deepening like her family's place in the community. Her child could play safely on the street, watched over by neighbors with renewed pride. This tangible change shows how good policy meets people where they are, turning a place of worry into a place of hope. Our homes are the foundations of our lives, and the rules that govern them can build us up or hold us back. Change rarely happens overnight. It's a series of small, deliberate steps: a loan, a title, a drain pipe, a playground. When governments listen and clear paths, communities unlock their potential. So, what exactly is this thing we call policy? At its heart, a rule, a law, a plan that guides our collective actions. It's a decision by people in charge: local city hall, your state capital, the highest offices of the national government, even global organizations like the United Nations. Policy might sound distant, but its effects are personal and concrete. It shapes the air you breathe, the safety of the water you drink, and the stability and affordability of the roof over your head. A good policy can be a lifeline: safe, secure, accessible homes. Think of policy as the invisible architecture of our society. Designed with care and foresight, it creates opportunity. It can help a first home, dignity for seniors, and disaster protection, bridging the gap between what families earn and what a safe home costs. Building a world where everyone has a safe home can feel overwhelming, but it boils down to a few key principles. Think of a recipe with 3 essential ingredients. To make housing fair, stable, sustainable, focus on 3 areas: making finance accessible, ensuring clear and just land rights, and providing green incentives for healthier living. Together, these pillars support the dream of a secure home. If one is weak, the structure wobbles. When all 3 are strong, communities thrive for generations. Finance is often the biggest hurdle. Huge down payments and perfect credit shut families out. Fair finance policies create new pathways to loans. Government guarantees reduce bank risk for low-income families. Subsidies cover early interest, giving breathing room. Second, land. Without security underfoot, you can't build stability. Simpler, affordable titles transform anxiety into confidence. Finally, green incentives reward safe, efficient, climate-ready homes. They save money, improve health, and build resilience. Finance, land, and green design, a practical framework that works. The journey often begins with money. Traditional systems weren't built with everyone in mind. They work best for those with wealth. It can take money to get money, locking families out. Hard-working renters still here, too risky. Here is government's chance to rewrite the rules, to include, not exclude, and to lift people up. Microloans, small amounts with big impact, not massive mortgages, manageable funds. Marta used one to fix her roof before the rains. Low interest, fast approval, minimal paperwork. Governments can incentivize banks to offer these products or partner with trusted local institutions. Meet people where they are. Subsidies and grants make ownership possible. Cover upfront costs and lower early payments, turning a bank's no into a yes. Stable homes boost school, health, and small business, and strengthen entire communities. Now, the ground beneath our feet. Secure land rights unlock stability. A deed or title is incredibly powerful. It means you can't be forced to leave, and you can pass your home to your children. It gives confidence to improve and invest. But hundreds of millions lack this basic security. Old laws, missing papers, constant uncertainty. Outdated records breed confusion and disputes, opening doors to corruption and land grabs. Simplify and democratize land tenure with low-cost surveys and fast local offices. In Marta's town, one simple paper acted like a shield. People invested, shifting from survival to planning. Clarity enables roads, water, sewers, electricity. Legal titles unlock loans and jobs. Addresses ease school registration and civic life. Secure land draws people into the fabric of society, building real foundations for dreams. The third and final key, think green. We can't build like we did decades ago. Climate challenges are here. Homes must be ready. It's not about luxury tech, but practical design that keeps families safe, healthy, and financially secure. Green incentives speed the shift. Start with insulation. Cooler summers, warmer winters, lower bills. Daylight and ventilation reduce lighting and AC needs. Marta's home added a small solar water heater, cutting costs and keeping hot water even in outages. Cities can offer rebates for rainwater systems and efficiency, tax credits or direct incentives for builders and owners. Codes create markets that lower prices over time. Green homes are healthier, cooler, and safer. A green home is a resilient home, a secure sanctuary in a changing world. Smart policies on finance, land, and green are essential, but they're only part of the equation. Success grows when people have a seat at the table, a shift from top-down to collaboration, where neighbors shape their own futures. Who knows the needs better than those who live them? They know where the street floods, which corners need a light, and the safest place for a playground. Community-led housing often means cooperatives. Members own and manage together, pool resources to buy land or buildings, co-design the homes, and set fair rules. Costs drop, and homes fit culture and needs. Participatory planning makes it possible. We need a wider path for our elders here. This lot is perfect for a garden. The final plan is sound and lived in. When people help design it, they care for it. On a steep hillside, families lacked safe access and clean water. They formed a cooperative with a small grant and legal support and took matters into their own hands. They built sturdy, low-cost steps with local materials, planted native trees to prevent landslides, and set up upkeep together. The result was transformative. Children reached school safely, shops saw more business, and a renewed sense of empowerment grew. This is what happens when we trust people as experts of their own lives. The final piece is collaboration. No single group can solve the housing crisis alone. Real change happens when we work together. Government sets direction with fair laws. Community groups add heart and local knowledge. Nonprofits and donors bring funding and expertise, and companies bring innovation and efficiency. Think of it like a symphony. A city offers unused land for affordable housing. A bank, backed by guarantees, provides low-interest microloans. Trusted leaders organize residents and co-design. Builders train residents, creating jobs and skills. The project is faster, cheaper, and safer. Homes meet real needs. The neighborhood thrives. Benefits compound beyond bricks and mortar. Collaboration also builds resilience to shocks, physical and economic. Stronger homes, stronger bonds, stronger local economies. It's the glue that binds finance, land, and green design, turning a set of efforts into a unified force for change. Marta's story shows a better future is within reach. We can build it, one neighborhood at a time. You can hear it in children's laughter, see it in small businesses on a newly lit street, and feel it in the quiet pride of a secure home. None of this is an accident. It's the result of thoughtful rules, dedicated people, and the will to work together. The path is clear, and it requires action. Leaders, start by listening. Ask what people truly need. Create simple rules that clear the path. Make land rights faster and cheaper to secure. Back small loans for low-income buyers. Offer real incentives for green, healthy homes. Empower community groups. Fund, trust, and include them. Community, your voice matters. Organize and act. Small steps together become a powerful movement. Global partners, be connectors and amplifiers. Fund small, high-impact ideas. Spread what works so others can learn. Help craft simple, effective policies. Focus on families and long-term resilience. We already have a blueprint, the Sustainable Development Goals. A world without poverty, with safe, resilient, affordable homes. We have the tools, we have the knowledge, and we have examples of what works. We can bring policy down to the people, turn plans into clean water and safe roofs, and into healthy homes. A home is more than bricks and mortar. It's the start of love, hope, and dreams. It is the foundation of our lives. Together, we can make safe homes real for everyone. Cities shape daily life. Streets tell our story. Public space builds trust. Decisions start here. Process matters. Participation is power. Blueprints frame choices. Scale meets detail. Data guides equity. Access unlocks opportunity. Homes near jobs. Shade saves lives. A global framework. Inclusive, safe, resilient, a near deadline. Collaboration is essential. Clear goals focus debate. Transparency builds trust. Process equals progress. Measure what matters. Climate exposes gaps. Lived experience counts. Iterate with feedback. Trade-offs made visible. Prototype, then refine. Align incentives early. Leverage mission capital. Finance drives scale. Design meets asphalt. Access, dignity, data, safety after dark. Every voice matters. Youth imagine futures. Access needs language.
Sustainable communities are not built overnight. They evolve through partnerships, long-term vision, and shared commitment.
Experience guides action. Track, report, improve. Align with targets. Accountability is shared, designed for everyone. Grow local resilience. Stability changes lives. Paper to pavement, clarity and layers. Ideas need critique. Shorter crossings save time, streets manage water. Time saves lives. Homes near services. Gentle density works. Jobs follow access. Beat urban heat. Power when needed. Protect and enjoy. Standards enable scale. Map impacts clearly. Plan the work. Work the plan. Risks made visible. Prove, then replicate. Networks beat pilots. Outcomes, not outputs. Shared tables win. Common language helps. Close feedback loops. Learn in real time. Reflect to improve. Share results openly. People-centered cities. Safe, inclusive, resilient. By 2030, together.
Today is October 23rd, 2025. As we look toward the horizon of our shared future, we must begin with the most fundamental element of our existence, our homes. Homes are so much more than mere roofs and walls. They are the silent architects of our lives. They profoundly shape how we live, how we feel, and how we dream. The design of our houses and the layout of our neighborhoods are central to fostering peace, well-being, and a deep sense of belonging. When we build with care for both people and planet, we lay the groundwork for a more harmonious world. This is not a distant utopian dream, but a practical and achievable reality. Planned with heart, neighborhoods nurture safety and community. Security lets children play freely, neighbors build trust, and communities face challenges together with resilience. Our environment directly shapes our social and emotional health. Human-centered, sustainable design strengthens bonds and nourishes our spirits. The journey toward a better world starts at our own front doors. A home is the anchor of our daily lives. It is the sanctuary where we begin and end each day, a place to rest, recharge, and simply be ourselves. Within these walls, families grow, meals are shared, and memories are woven into our lives. A good home offers warmth in winter and refuge in summer. It brings safety and predictability in a chaotic world. Housing quality profoundly impacts well-being. A quiet place to study and a secure place to sleep help children thrive in school and in life. For adults, reliable housing reduces stress and supports employment. A home connects us to our jobs, our schools, our friends, and our neighbors. Neighborhood strength grows from relationships and mutual support. When people feel secure at home, they engage, participate, and invest in the common good. Good housing builds strong social ties. Strong ties improve the entire community. Housing is not secondary. It is the central pillar of a healthy, peaceful society. How we build, where we build, and for whom we build are among our most important choices. Investing in good, affordable, sustainable housing advances public health, education, economic stability, and social cohesion. A home is where life happens. Ensuring everyone has a good one builds a stronger foundation for all. Eco-friendly homes, often called sustainable or green homes, are designed with deep respect for people and the planet. They minimize environmental footprints and maximize health and comfort. They save precious resources, energy, and water. They use durable, non-toxic, locally sourced and recycled materials. Less pollution and waste mean cleaner air and purer water. Good for our wallets and our well-being. Efficient homes cost less to heat and cool, freeing income for food, education, and healthcare. Natural, non-toxic materials improve indoor air and reduce respiratory issues and allergies. Designed to work with nature, creating restorative living. Passive solar. Orient toward the sun and use well-placed windows. Thermal mass stores daytime warmth. Overhangs block high summer sun. Comfort with less furnace use. insulate, seal drafts, switch to LEDs, and collect rainwater for gardens. Small actions, multiplied across a community, create a resilient future. One inspiring example is the Vauban district in Freiburg, Germany. Redeveloped from a former military base, Vauban was planned as a model of sustainability. Homes meet exacting passive standards, needing little active heating or cooling. Many generate surplus energy and feed the grid. Designed to prioritize people over cars, cars are kept at the periphery. Public spaces sound like life, not traffic. An excellent tram line makes car-free living convenient. Walking, biking, and transit use are exceptionally high. Sustainability is woven into daily life and social connection. Residents helped design homes and public spaces, building lasting ownership. Vauban shows how design for sustainability and connection creates peaceful, thriving communities. While homes are the building blocks, shared spaces bring people together. Common areas, gardens, parks, courtyards, and centers spark spontaneous connections. Here, encounters become friendships and trust grows. Inviting public spaces create opportunities for connection. A bench, a slide, a shared patch can catalyze a resilient social fabric. Shared gardens unite ages and backgrounds with a common purpose. Side by side, people work, talk, and teach each other. Harvests are shared, strengthening bonds of reciprocity. Green spaces reduce stress, improve mental health, and support activity. Trees cool hot days, easing energy use for nearby homes. Shared stewardship builds pride, safety, and care. This sense of collective efficacy is the essence of a thriving, peaceful community. Section 6, Grow Community, Bainbridge Island, USA. Cultivating Connection. A community built around shared spaces and healthy, sustainable living. Designed so neighbors know each other by name, walking, gardening, and shared activities. Shared green spaces and clustered homes encourage interaction. Cars at the edge create safe places to play and gather. Extensive shared gardens form a social hub. An orchard and berry patches supply shared harvests. Energy-efficient homes, many with solar, and a land use plan that fosters connection. A mix of housing types supports a diverse community. A net zero community building gathers and nourishes the neighborhood. Grow Community shows how shared spaces cultivate gardens and deep, lasting human connections. Section 7, Welcoming Everyone Home, the necessity of inclusive neighborhoods. A peaceful, thriving community welcomes all, across age, income, and background. A mix of homes lets people at every life stage belong. Accessible sidewalks, ample seating, and inclusive play invite full participation. Grocery, healthcare, and schools should be walkable or transit-served. Inclusionary zoning, fair financing, tenant protections, and public land for community benefit build stability. Economic and age diversity improve outcomes for everyone. When every voice is heard, neighborhoods grow more resilient, creative, and peaceful. Inclusion is not optional. It is the foundation of a just and thriving community. Section 8, BED-Z, United Kingdom, a vision for inclusive sustainability. Completed in 2002, the UK's first large-scale mixed-use sustainable community. Super insulated, passively heated, wind ventilated with on-site biomass, solar, and water-saving measures. Lower utility bills, lower impact. Mixed tenure and sizes let diverse incomes and households live side by side. Walking, cycling, car sharing, and shared spaces foster connection and reduce emissions. Environmental technology meets social equity and community building. BED-Z proves neighborhoods can be good for the planet, affordable for ordinary people, and rich in community spirit. Section 9, a united call to action, crafting our shared future. A peaceful, sustainable world is a journey we begin today. Meaningful change grows from simple, deliberate steps: an efficient home, a shared garden, a policy preventing homelessness. Each is a seed of hope. City leaders, planners, builders, architects, groups, and families. We must work together and listen. When diverse voices shape the plan, solutions are more creative, equitable, and successful. Imagine shaded streets, clean air, vibrant gardens, safe play, comfortable and affordable homes. This is possible. It begins with one home, one garden, one meeting, one step you take today. By joining efforts, we create a powerful current of change. Let us build that future together.
From the dust of ancient stars we arose, Adam's heartbeat, Eve's whispered hope. Mountains, deserts, oceans apart. One family, one song, one beating heart. You pray in mosques, I chant in temples. She dances fires where wild waves tremble. But trace the roots beneath the skin. The same light where all lives begin. One blood, one breath, one sky above. Peaceism's call. Rise in love, hand to hand, tear the walls. We're the cure when the broken world falls. The mother in Kiev bakes her bread, the child in Gaza fears her bed, the soldier's hands, the elder's sigh, same sunrise in every eye, break the chains of us and them, rewrite the rules, defy the end. The jinn, the saints, the lost, the free, all souls crave dignity. Hear the drums of Congo's night, hear the Himalayas' silent cry. The Amazon weeps, the ice caps scream, but united, we'll mend the seams. No borders in the air we share, no flags in the wind, no chains to bear. One blood, one breath, one sky above, peaceism's call. Rise in love, hand to hand, tear the walls.
Salam, Shanti, peace, Hewa, Amani, Paz. We are Adam, we are Eve, we believe.
We're the cure when the broken world falls. From the ashes build the dream. One earth, one fight, one human team.
Key opportunities in the Peace Ecosystem project will generate new economy which will lead to peace for global. Food for all, home for all, health for all, education for all, job and income for all, system for all, justice for all, and the world will benefit from the peace programs and systems.